Growing up, I was invisible. My parents adored my younger sister Evelyn and treated her like the sun while I was just the shadow that followed. On my 9th birthday, they threw a party, except it wasn't for me. It was for Evelyn. She was only 5, but they said she deserved it more. That was the first time I wondered, don't I matter at all? The years went by and the favoritism only grew. At 15, when I asked for help paying for my art classes, my mom laughed in my face. A month later, they gifted Evelyn a brand new piano, even though she barely touched it. By the time I turned 20, I had stopped expecting anything. Still, I visited them every holiday, forcing myself to believe they cared. But at Evelyn's college acceptance party, things snapped. My father stood up with his champagne glass and said, "Finally, we have the brilliant daughter we always dreamed of." Then, in front of everyone, my parents promised to pay her full tuition and buy her a house. My stomach dropped. That was the love and support I begged for, but never received. After the guests left, I confronted them. My mom slapped me so hard her ring cut my cheek, and my dad muttered that I was jealous and pathetic. Evelyn just stared at the floor. I recorded it all and posted the video online. My parents raged, my relatives debated, but for once, the truth was out. My grandparents threatened to cut my parents from the will if they didn't start treating me like family. Out of fear, they gave me a half-hearted apology. But the real horror came weeks later. My grandmother, the only one who defended me openly, collapsed after dinner. The hospital confirmed it wasn't an accident. Someone had slipped a dangerous dose of laxatives into her food. My gut told me it was Evelyn. I remembered how she hovered over Grandma's plate, refilled her drink 3 times, and barely ate herself. With my grandfather's help, we set up hidden cameras. Within days, Evelyn was caught sneaking into Grandma's room at night, tampering with her water. We also found her journals, pages of meticulous notes on how she manipulated my parents into hating me, how she enjoyed turning me into the villain, and how she planned to remove obstacles, starting with Grandma. When we revealed the footage and the journals at a family meeting, Evelyn cried, screamed, and accused me of framing her. But her lies fell apart. Even my parents, for the first time, looked at her with fear instead of pride. That night, my grandfather told me, "They created this monster, Clara, but you exposed her, and that saved all of us." For the first time in my life, I wasn't the shadow